Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled Narcissist and Projecting. You might ask yourself, what is projection? Well, projecting is a defense mechanism where individuals unconsciously, I say consciously, but let's go with unconsciously, attribute their own unacceptable thoughts, feelings, or behaviors onto someone else, i.e., let's take all of the heat off of me and let's shift the focus. Let's shift the blame. Let's shift it on to somebody else. Even though I'm the one doing everything, we got to take the focus off of me. The heat's on me. We've got to take the focus off. Unconscious attribution. Projecting involves attributing unwanted or unacceptable aspects of oneself onto others, rather than acknowledging them within oneself. Oh, yeah. And I guess hindsight is 20/20, but also at the same time when this when this was going on, I had those rose-colored glasses on. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But, like I always say, you can't change what already happened. You can only take that and apply it to, the future. But hopefully you will not have to deal with another narcissistic, sociopathic cheater to where you have to learn what you learned and the trauma of a narcissist. So hopefully you won't have to deal with that. But I was in straight up denial with this person because when this whole, let's say the trenches, the absolute trenches of this person had a secret girlfriend. This person had a secret life. This person had a whole other world that I knew absolutely nothing about. And also, I was not on social media, and he took full advantage of that. Well, I am on social media, but I'm not on Facebook. And yes, he is king of Facebook. Oh, because, well, that's supply. Not only is that supply, that is a free form of supply. Forget a dating site. You got social media. So this person took full advantage of the fact that I wasn't on social media. And I know this because years later, I saw messages between him and one of his mistresses. Oh, I don't want to get you in trouble. We should end this now. LOL, you're not going to get me in trouble. Lee's not going to do anything. Honey, let me tell you something. You might think, check that phone, check those text messages, check those social media messages, check those DMs. And it's gross because you think, why not just leave and you can do whatever you want? Well, that takes all of the fun out of it. The fun for a narcissist is the lies, is the cheating, is the sneaking around, is the getting over on you, is the playing in your face. That's the fun for a narcissist. I mean, you take that away and then what's the point? So this person took advantage of the fact that I was not on social media. And I remember I saw this. I saw his Facebook profile. And as I'm saying this, it sounds so middle school, but this is the types of people that you are dealing with. Mind you, grown man, in age only, older than myself. Everything is like a middle school girl. Watch the video, What Happens When You Don't Like a Narcissist Photo. Oh my God. You didn't like my Facebook photo. I'm sorry. What? I can't. So yeah, watch that video. So instead of putting on there that he's in a relationship, because no, he's got to get play. So instead of putting that, what does he put? Divorced. Meaning, yeah, he is divorced, but he's ready to play. So it's just like, oh, okay. And even so, let's not forget also when this person put, I say it and it sounds so insane, but that is life with a narcissist. It is pure insanity. Thank God I don't have to deal with that anymore. So whenever he made it Facebook official, he didn't put it as public. He put it as like for his eyes only or whatever. And it's just like, wow. But anyway, I digress. When this person, the trenches of the cheating, the infidelity, just the everything, this person was constantly accusing me of cheating. And I'm like, are you insane? Well, no, he's not insane. He's taking the heat off of him because, mind you, I worked with his mistress. Not only did I work with her, he was the one that made sure I got a job with her. And I had both of them smiling in my face day in and day out like a couple of weirdos instead of both of them just, manning up and being an adult. But again, that takes all of the fun out of it because the whole thing is to get over on someone. The whole thing is to smile in someone's face, stab them in the back. The whole thing is to hurt because you get joy out of hurting. So this narcissist was constantly accusing me of cheating, constantly like trying to go through my phone, trying to find things that weren't there. All I got to do is just shake my head. But yeah, and I couldn't understand it then. I couldn't understand it. Well, what I needed to do was really take off those glasses and look. But, you live and you learn. Also, like I just said, defense mechanism. Take all of the heat off of me and put it on to anyone else. Actually, let's put it on to you. Let's gaslight you into doubting your own reality, because let's not forget, that's what gaslighting is. You make someone doubt their own reality. You're remembering things wrong. Oh my God, that never happened. Where did you get that from? God, you're so this, you're so that. And when that's happening to us, we're just in shock that someone could be treating us this way. When for the narcissist, they are getting their effing rocks off to just gaslight you, manipulate you, break you down, just destroy you. It is insane. But that is with a narcissist. When you are dealing with a narcissist, you are not dealing with a sane person. You are dealing literally with Satan himself. So defense mechanism. It is a way to cope with the internal conflict and anxiety by deflecting responsibility for one's own thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. A way to cope with internal conflict. It's all a game to a narcissist. And the narcissist, the narcissist doesn't feel guilty because remember, they keep doing it. It is just a game. They want to be able to keep you around so they can get over on you, so they can hurt you, so they can play in your face. It is all just a very, very sick and calculated game. But that's what a narcissist is. And projecting, like I just said, it is related to gaslighting. Projection can be one way that a person can gaslight another, causing them to doubt their own reality. So while I got a mistress and a whole secret life and I got all these women that I'm juggling, well, I can't let you catch on. So who were you out with the other night? Who's texting you? Who are you calling? So what, you're cheating on me? So then you're like, why would you even say that? I love you. Why? So then it's so sick and twisted. So then they get in your head, make you start doubting yourself, and then it's just, oh my God. Like I just can't, because as I'm speaking of this, I'm literally reliving all of the hell that this person put me through, but not anymore, honey. So yes, this person constantly accusing me of cheating. Constantly. And it's like, no, sir, instead of cheating, I just break up with the person. I know that you can't fathom that because you are a serial cheater, serial narcissistic sociopath. Like, you can't fathom that. But that's what most normal people do, is whenever most normal people are unhappy in a relationship, they leave. They don't play in someone's face. But that is what's the difference between me and you. Meanwhile, this person was having multiple affairs, had a secret girlfriend, just had a whole secret life. And I mean, this person was angry on many levels, many levels. First off, this person hated me. And to this day, I don't really know why this person hated me. But narcissists, they get off. They get off on hurting you. That's why they will constantly hurt you, play in your face. As long as you keep taking them back, in their eyes, that says what I'm doing is okay. So I'm going to continue that. And also, I kind of feel like maybe this person hated me because I would call him out on his BS. And he didn't like that. He wanted a doormat, somebody that would not question his infidelity. And it's like, sir, I'm sorry. I'm not that girl. We'll never be that girl. Oh, yes. And this person was constantly calling me a hooker. And I've done videos about this, but let's break this down. So his mistress, yes, she still is a prostitute. Yeah, which, whatever. So you can't handle the fact that that's what your mistress does. You can't handle that now all of a sudden after you've been doing this affair for 7+ years. Now all of a sudden you can't handle it. So you start shifting whatever emotion you have from her onto me. And again, didn't realize any of this until years later. But a couple things. So if you really thought that I was a prostitute, if you really thought that I was having sex for money and lying to you about it, if you really thought that, wouldn't you leave? I mean, that kind of sounds like grounds for termination. You know, if my partner is lying to me, having sex with other people, having sex for money, lying, I feel like that's just termination right then and there. But no. So clearly you're saying these things either consciously or unconsciously. But again, a narcissist gets the rocks off on hurting you. So you're hurting, you're gaslighting, you're taking out your aggressions on your other women, shifting them onto me, when really, honey, put your anger where it needs to be. Put your anger on your mistress, not me. But yes, meanwhile, his little girlfriend, you know what, you can't handle it anymore. Why are you taking all this out on me? And again, anytime I would bring up, any of these valid points, radio silence. So no, sir, you never thought that I was a hooker. You were displacing your anger from your mistress onto me. So, I still hope that you die, so whatever. And calling me a gold digger. Oh my God. Again, why are you taking your displaced anger from your mistress onto me? But again, this is hilarious because why does if I am a gold digger, I'm not gold digging you, sir, because you have no gold to dig. So if I am this gold digger, I'm not getting anything from you, so why do you care? I mean, you're so concerned about women using you for the money that you don't have. If someone else is giving me something, does that bother you? I'm sorry, sir, make it make sense. But you have no gold to dig. Why is it always the brokies that swear women are using them for the money that they don't have? I don't understand that. But again, you are displacing your anger on your mistress, from your mistress onto me, when, sir, it's like if you're going to keep all these separate lies and lives, you got to get your ducks in a row. You gotta get stuff going. So, but yes, but also not only would he call me a gold digger, if this person did anything for me, it was out of personal gain. This person the only time this person bought me any gifts or anything besides the obligatory birthday or Christmas, it was when he cheated the night before. And no, it wasn't like, oh, so Lee don't find out. No, it's, I cheated last night here. Let's get over on her. Let's make her think that I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart, when in reality, I just, had sex the night before with somebody else. But he would always throw up in my face how much he spent. Let's not forget, one night we went out to dinner, got into an argument because, it's always the same. Say one thing, do another. I call you out on it. You don't like it. I mean, it's always the same with the narcissist. And then I will never forget, I just spent $100 on you and this is how you're going to act? Sir, if I knew that that's what you were going to do, I can buy my own sushi. Thanks. I can buy my own everything. I don't need you faking like you're doing something nice, then throwing it up in my face. Like, no. But again, narcissists condition you not to expect anything from them. It's just, oh my God, it's so toxic. But yes, this person, angry, 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 angry. One of the first signs of cheating, angry for no reason. But, it's like, be a man, break up, leave the situation, and move on with your life. But no, they can't do that. They can't do that because, it gets them off to lie and to hurt others. But all of this anger that they have, it is, well, while it is misplaced from their mistresses and their girlfriends and their whatevers, it's also themselves. They are the ones with immense self-hatred. A narcissist hates themselves, and it really shows on how they treat others. And that's why I say, one strike rule applies. Do not give these people chance after chance, because nothing good comes from that. Nothing good comes from that. You let somebody play in your face one time, they will continue that behavior for as long as you let them. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing and join my Patreon, link in bio.